Congolese student Arnold has lived in Delhi for 2 years. But these are tense times. A friend of his was assaulted by security staff at his building in an apparently racially motivated attack.
He
called him Kalu. Kalu means monster. My friend got angry. Why do you call me Kalu? Why? Then they took my friend to the basement and he was beaten up. He had 2 fractures. And as of now, he hasn't studied for a year.
Last May, another Congolese student in the city was stoned to death after a row with a rickshaw driver. Violence, insults, and even housing discrimination, often part of a daily life for the 30,000 Africans living in India's capital.
The way they eat, drink, live, everything is different. People say that they end up eating the street dogs, while families are scared that they'll chop up their kids and eat them.
The issue reached a tipping point after the student murder, with African ambassadors threatening to discourage new students from coming to India. Authorities responded by calling community meetings in neighborhoods with large African populations. Many Africans in India are students, attracted by the low cost of life, or businessmen looking for opportunities in Asia. India is busy courting Africa as it vies to keep up with regional rival China. And if it's to succeed, it may need to show that its capital city is still a welcoming place to be.
On January 29, 2014, a young guy, Nido Tanya from Arunachal, was beaten to death in the Lajpat Nagar market of Delhi. The reason? He looked simply different. A couple of years later, 2 similar but parallel incidents took place. 2 young guys from Mizoram were beaten in Bangalore. 2 students from Nagaland were brutally tortured for hours by local men in Gurgaon to simply teach them a lesson that you don't belong here. What's terrifying is their intent. They chopped off one of their hair and said, if you tribal people from the northeast come here, we will kill you. A few years later, my friends and I were denied an entry into a hotel in Jaipur just because we didn't look Indian enough. A group of students from Assam on their trip to the Taj Mahal were asked to prove their nationality through their passports, and some of them even made to sing national anthem. A girl from Manipur was harassed by an immigration official at Delhi's airport, asking her, "Tum Indian to nahi dikhti ho? You don't look Indian enough." He also wanted to test her of her Indianness by asking how many states comprised India and what were the neighboring states of Manipur. Now, what is this racism?
ये क्या है? ये क्या है? ये क्या है? क्या है? आप कौन है? आप कौन है? कौन है आप?
कौन है साथ में आपके? हेलो, आपके साथ में है यहाँ कोई? साथ में है कोई यहाँ? कोई साथ में आया यहाँ? आपका मकसद क्या है ये बताओ आप? ईश्वर है ना, राम है बस, और कोई ईश्वर नहीं है। ये यहाँ क्रिश्चियन मिशनरीज हैं जो इधर आना चाह रहे हैं। गलत बात है। मैडम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम। क्या मतलब है आपका यहाँ आने का, ये बताओ। नहीं बस
It's the unending shame for the whole country, the unending shame for the whole country, the unending shame for the whole country.
And brutally assaulting a woman near a salon in a posh Ahmedabad neighborhood has prompted the police to register a case of sexual harassment and violently causing hurt. The police have reached out to the woman who is from the northeast.
Some issue that spa owner has raised a certain question about her and one other co-worker. So because of the co-worker, they both have fighted. There have been a roughly argument between both of them, and then after she was bitten by the spa owner. It was, according to her, this was the person has also asked for the apology, and that's why she didn't give the complaint at that time. But police has requested her to give the complaint, so that's why she has filed the complaint right now. And now police is searching for the spa owner Mohsin, and he will be arrested soon.
U.S. as well as, I believe, British, the U.K. have issued warnings specifically to women, cautioning them not to travel alone in India.
Mita made exactly because the grounds given here was that India was a rape capital of the world. Therefore, admission was refused. India was a rape capital of the world. India was a rape capital of the world.
Looking right there at the U.S. travel advisory for people traveling to India.
नहीं तो ये रियली बहुत ज़्यादा ये मतलब गंभीर बात है और इसमें तो मुझे लगता है कि इंडियन एम्बेसी को भी इन्वॉल्व होना चाहिए क्योंकि भाई ऐसे तो हमारे रिलेशन अच्छे नहीं हो सकते ना जबकि हम तो इंडिया में बैठ के ये मानते हैं कि इंडिया और साउथ कोरिया के रिलेशन बड़े अच्छे हैं, दोनों एक दूसरे का ख्याल रखते हैं, वहाँ के लोग एक दूसरे से मिलते जुलते हैं और मैंने कई सारे साउथ कोरियन चैनल्स भी देखे हैं जहाँ पे इंडिया को लेके बड़ी अच्छी पॉजिटिव बातें कही जाती हैं, इंडियंस के बारे में बड़ा पॉजिटिव कहा जाता है, लेकिन उसके बाद भी इस तरह का बिहेवियर ये तो मतलब ये बर्दाश्त करने वाला नहीं है और इसको तो अपोज भी करना चाहिए, इसको सामने भी लाना चाहिए और इस पर कोई ना कोई एक्शन जरूर लेना चाहिए।
सर एग्जैक्टली
It was very painful, very painful. It was very painful, very painful. It was very painful, very painful. It was very painful, very painful.
털빙처럼 포장해 주는데? 뭐야? 이건 뭐야? 아이씨. 뒤질래? 뭐야? 이건 뭐야? 아이씨. 뒤질래? 너 뭐라 했어? 내 야, 칭칭포? 너 비하했지 너 지금? 어? 놀러 와봐. 칭칭포? 놀러 와봐. 이 새끼가 이씨. 칭칭포? 놀러 와.
चाइना कैमरा आपको गोजू भी
때려 왜 때려?
आपको गोजू ओए
예?
आपको गोजू ये चाइना from any it was good
뭐라고요?
hey oh you're China hey oh you're China
I'm from Korea.
China
And you're Pakistan.
no, you're Pakistan you're
Not China. I'm not China.
you're China this one
I'm not China.
you're China this one
I'm not China.
you're China this one
ये तो बिल्कुल, ये तो क्लियरली रेसिज्म का मामला था। तो क्या आपने वहां पर जो वहां पे आसपास लोग थे, किसी ने आपकी हेल्प नहीं की कि भाई ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए?
किसी ने भी नहीं करी।
What is the most racist country ever? First we have Philippines with a racist rate of 31%. Next is Libya, 54% of people don't want other races. Followed by Bahrain with 31% racism. Lebanon is on number 2 with a score of 36%. And the most racist country in the world is India with a total score of 43% people who don't want other races.